Now let's go to your team, Bears. You ain't gonna never let it go, boy. But now they got so many, and I saw some highlights of the combine, and I saw Jalen Hurts. I don't think who projected to go number one. He just won LSU.
Talagara?
No. Number one. He's from the quarterback. Yeah, Burrow or something like that. You got him. I don't think he was in the combine because he already know he's going number one. He ain't got to be. Then you got Tua Tagovailoa. So it's like, okay, you got a couple of quarterbacks. I don't know if they're gonna make it to the Bears, but Jalen Hurts, they not even talking about him in the top 10. Yeah, so maybe he can fall to.
He's hurt though.
Jalen Hurts? No, he was in the combine. He not hurt.
Nah,
Tua is hurt.
That's Tua.
Yeah, Tua is hurt. But Jalen Hurts, he went to Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. Balled out. I mean, they didn't go too far, but he still balled over there.
Compare him to Deshaun Watson, his play style.
Probably, but that's why I'm getting at. Who do you think the Bears should take
as a quarterback
with they picks and see what they gonna do?
I'm looking at probably wide receiver. You can't look at quarterback in the draft because they're gonna have to lose a nice spot and try to do what they did to get Mitchell Trubisky the same way. They got to give up some draft pick. They got to give up some players just to move up. It's gonna be impossible for them to get a starter. They're gonna get maybe a third round quarterback. They're not getting a first round quarterback. That's a reality. Do they need wide receiver? They got problems. Wide receiver, the offensive line. They got some other opportunities that they really could adjust on, and you could still see, hey, if we didn't get a quarterback in the draft, it's still some decent quarterbacks that's still left out there that's going to be free agents next year.
Here's the problem with that, because if you remember, not this previous season, because the previous season was just sucked.
Yeah.
Let's just put it like that. But the season before the double doink field goal or whatever, they was decent.
Yeah.
But Trubisky was still kind of questionable at times or whatever. But the running back was decent. The offensive line was decent. The play calling was on point. That's why he was coach of the year. Mm-hmm. Matt Nagy. He had some things, but I don't know. Last season with Trubisky or whatever, I don't know why in the world it fell off. Mm-hmm. Everything just looked more conventional or more conservative.
Yeah.
Even in the first quarter, you look conservative. I don't know what happened.
I think it's more being a leader in the locker room. Does he have that voice?
What, Matt Nagy or Trubisky?
Trubisky.
That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, it's like, okay, I'm getting to the point where now they're talking about, if they want to pick up his 5th year option or whatever it is or whatever. I don't think you should. Because he's showing that, the brother is sensitive.
Yeah.
No, all the stories I hear, turn off the TV in practice, to eliminate the noise, people talking about him all. Dude, you garbage.
Yeah.
Like, you played bad last season, and then you had some question marks the season that they actually could have beat. What was it, the Eagles? Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, dude, you are what you are, but you never gonna get rid of the fact that he's gonna be always compared to Watson and Mahomes. Why? Because he came out of the same draft class, and he was second overall.
Yep.
And what are you getting from that right now?
That cloud that's gonna
it's always gonna be right there. So he's never gonna live up to it. So, but they're not gonna do it. But if they was listening, Bears, watch the show. If they was listening, they should get Jalen Hurts. Because I think he's actually gonna do some things.
If he's still available, but I don't see that happening.
I think he's gonna be available.
I don't see that happening.
I think he's gonna be available.
Certain teams need quarterbacks. If not a starter,
now all teams need a quarterback though.
Cincinnati need a quarterback.
They really don't. They just garbage. They just don't know how to develop players.
New England looking at a quarterback.
New England, they not even gonna really. I mean, the Bears should pick before New England because New England was in the playoffs.
I still think some good players in the free agent for next year if they're available. I'm going after Bridgewater. I like Bridgewater.
It got to be the right system.
If he's available, I'm going to have to forget it. You know what? Throw everything on the table. Let's get Tom Brady. Throw everybody. Let's just throw something out there right now. Get rid of everybody.
You really
give us Tom Brady
at 40-something years old? You really think he's gonna come to Chicago and be savior in the cold? He going somewhere warm.
You got one to Chicago. It's cold out here.
Yeah,
he might go to the Dolphins. Who knows?
He going somewhere warm.
Dolphins need a quarterback. it's a lot of teams out there right now.
Welcome to Miami.
The Browns, they in a problem right now. And
Browns, man, they disappointed.
They was one of those very disappointing teams. Everybody had high hopes in them, and they really disappointed.
I'm glad I ain't put that back for the Super Bowl.
I'm glad you better even make it to the Super Bowl. Step a foot. The way they played, boy that team got some of these questions of identity is ridiculous.
Man, if I would have made that bet.